What's up, guys? Welcome to Locker Room Logic. I am your host, Matt Kane.
And I'm your co-host Charles Cannon. Like he said, what's up? What's up? What's up? Episode 15. Welcome back.
Sir, yes,
Welcome back.
sir.
Welcome Logic, where sports meets the culture. As y'all know, this past week and some change, NBA playoffs have officially begun,
Yes,
along with
sir.
NHL playoffs. We don't watch hockey, but hey, good luck to hockey dudes out there. Um, not a lot has ethically wise has happened in the
Yeah, there's a
sports
lot of.
sport I mean basketball world, but just to start off with some how you doing, Matt?
I'm chilling, man.
That's good. That's good.
I'm actually doing terrible because the Knicks are ass.
We're gonna break into that soon.
Excuse my language, but they bad. But other than that, I'm chilling. I'm seeing all the sports news going on. They started giving out awards now,
Mm-hmm.
so it's
Mm-hmm.
chilling.
So start off before we get to the important stuff, we're just gonna hit on this real quick. Billy Donovan is making his exit out of Chicago, out of Chirac. Um, you know, after 6 seasons of I don't know, just
Yeah,
being there at this point.
just being there. I ain't gonna
Um,
lie.
what it was, 3 seasons of Zach Levine or four? 'Cause he
Nah, it
no,
was like four.
it was like four. Yeah, it's 4 seasons of Zach Levine and Demar. We saw how that was. Is doing the same thing as doing in Sacramento. Nothing. Um,
But all right, but
Billy,
it was different though.
you know,
It's like Chicago, I was a fan. Remember when they started? Like it was like 10-3 or something like that with Lonzo. Then Lonzo got hurt,
mm-hmm, the
so
key.
they could have won the championship that year.
All right.
They could.
They could have went to the playoffs,
They could
but
have won the
clearly
chip.
Zach Levine not a winner. Billy Donovan, was a coach for the Thunder for a couple years. Did good things with him. Made to the playoffs, twice, 3 times.
Mhm.
Um, where would he go? Personally, I say I if I'm him, I'll leave the NBA. I go back to
Yeah,
college, be like athletic director or something.
can't front.
Um, or if not, if he don't want to keep working, retire. Like do whatever feels good for him, and because he a Hall of Fame coach, so either way he gonna have a job. So somebody gonna
Yeah,
pick him up, like Doc Rivers, another man
basically
that just got fired. Um,
step down. He didn't get fired. He stepped down.
mm. So what's next for Chicago? Personally, like I honestly I see the pieces that they got, and I
What do
just
they have actually?
Josh Giddey.
Oh my gosh,
They
bro.
got Josh Giddey. Honestly, I don't even know that whole roster for real.
I know they got Anthony Simons from the Vucevic trade.
I think they still got Devon Carter, right? Or he on the
Nah, I don't
Phoenix?
know
He
who
on
they got,
Phoenix, right?
but yeah, I
Mm.
don't know who on Chicago except Josh Giddey. So I don't know what they should do. I don't because Josh Giddey not really like they gave him the bag, but he not really a centerpiece to
I don't know.
a person.
They got the short Asian dude Yuki. I don't know how to pronounce Asian names. Anthony Simons, like you said, Rob Dillingham, Colin Sexton,
Oh, okay, they
Mac
got
McClung, Patrick
Dillingham.
Williams, Jalen Smith. Oh yeah, I forgot they got Yabu Sele.
Yeah,
Trey Jones. Isaac Okoro. Forgot he was in the league, and Zach Collins, who's still in the league. Respect, because I ain't think he had a job still.
that's crazy.
Um, Honestly, I say tear it all down, trade, like, like,
Bro,
like,
what, bro?
if
Bro, what, bro?
they've been losing since D Rose left.
Bro, that's not their
Like
fault, bro.
I understand that's not their fault, but it's like, bro, if the coach is leaving, it's like, all right, boom, we tear it all down, we keep who we keep.
Who they sending all them players to, bro? Who they sending
Hey, it's
all them?
called release. I ain't say trade to him.
Bro,
Like
release,
honestly,
bro.
no, because Josh Giddey got trade value. Like
He do,
honestly, I
he
don't
do.
see Chicago
Trade him to the
keeping him
Knicks.
for real.
Trade him to the Knicks.
Like trade him to a team that actually need a point guard, like the Rockets.
Like the
But
Knicks.
we're not gonna get into that today. You could trade Anthony Simons, Rod Dillingham, Colin Sexton,
Dillingham.
and then Zach Collins and Trey Jones and the
Oh,
Isaac.
Trey. Yeah. Trey Jones. Yeah,
You
he
can
nice.
get
Yeah,
good pieces. You can get good, valuable assets out of them.
you could.
You know, but besides that, I don't know what Chicago got
Yeah, I don't know
really
what
much to
they. I don't
do.
know. I don't know what they
It's gonna
do.
be a busy summer for them. They not getting no big. Honestly, I don't know how they don't get big free agents. Like who don't want to go to Chicago, bro?
Who goes to Chicago for? Like, just think about it.
Like, but think
Who goes?
like, bro. I feel
Remember
like
what Joakim Noah said about Cleveland? You could say the same thing about Chicago.
I guess, but you know, Chicago, y'all got that. Yeah, good luck this offseason. It's gonna
Facts,
be a long
facts.
one.
Hope
But
y'all get better.
moving on to some great news, you know, Wembenyama,
Wembanyama.
Victor, not only now is the first unanimous DPOY in NBA history, and he is now the youngest. Oh, 04 baby, you already know. Big 22. Um, Youngest DPOY
He
winner in
born in
NBA
2004.
history. Yeah, he just turned 22
What are
back
we
in January.
doing wrong?
He's 7'5" and skilled at basketball. We're just normal dudes. So
I think we could take him.
no. Um,
Just
Congrats to Wemby. I think arguably we honestly I knew this was gonna happen.
can't
Like
front me
personally,
too.
I didn't have anybody winning over him.
Yeah,
Like Chet, he like even Chet. Me being a Thunder fan, I knew Chet wasn't winning. Like in my opinion, I feel like Chet was he had too many games where he wasn't his top tier self.
that's
So
facts.
like I definitely think after these playoffs, he needs to figure out what he got to do defensively.
I
Um,
feel like
the other finalist was who?
wasn't it just
It was
Wemby
Wemby,
and
Chet,
Chet?
and
I don't know who got third.
Evan Mobley. Evan Mobley. Yep,
Really? Again?
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty
All
sure.
I'm saying for like
The
for Chet though, or for Wemby winning unanimous, I saw that coming because it was mostly like he's a real like rim protector. Like he
mm-hmm.
alters people's shots
Yep.
and they're whenever they drive to the rack. Like when he's on the floor, people do like are scared to drive.
Yeah.
In terms of Chet, I've seen personally like people go and like go like yeah, I seen people go at Chet like when he's on the floor. They purposely go at him. But
Mm-hmm.
he still gets to block shots. But Wemby's just a old school like shot,
Shot blocker.
yeah, shot
But
blocker.
and then in my opinion, Wemby himself is the defensive system.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you can't look at another DPOY winner in the past and say they were the defensive system.
Mm,
Like Evan Mobley, he's a good defender. Don't get me wrong; he wealthily deserved DPOY last year,
yeah,
but he's not the defensive system. Wemby, like you take Evan Mobley off that court, Cleveland, in my opinion, can still compete, can still
mm,
be a playoff team. Maybe not as high as a seed, but they can still make the playoffs. With
that's facts.
Wemby, I'm not saying the Spurs don't make the playoffs, but it's like defensively, it is such a huge drastic difference, and that's why teams like Portland last night were able to beat them because it's like you take Wemby off the court, the opposing team look at that as stress relief. They can finally get into their mode or whatever they call it and get into that mentality of, oh, we can win this, we can actually compete
Yeah,
because you the
they can
second
run their offense better too.
yeah, the second you put Wemby on the court, it's like, damn, now I got to worry about him. It's
Exactly.
like,
Nobody's like doing a backdoor cut on Wemby. Nobody's like if you're out in transition, they're not running to try to get the quick dunk because he's just gonna chase down block it.
yeah, like no
Like
one's
nobody's
going
doing
at
all that.
Wemby willfully. Yeah. Oh
Exactly.
no, I'm dumb. It was a Sir Thompson, not Evan Mobley. It was a Sir Thompson.
He was three and really?
Yeah, he was third.
I don't know.
I mean, I personally had Jalen Duran over him, but
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Yeah.
probably because Sir Thompson does guard both, like the one, the two, the three, the four, and a little bit of the five, and depending on who's on that court at the time.
Throw it down
Um,
low if I got him.
but yeah, congrats to Wemby, yo. I'm
Yes,
honestly,
sir.
I think.
Wembanyama.
What are your predictions like for him? Because DPOY, like we said yesterday, behind this like off camera, we was like low key. This is his reward for the next 5, 7, 8 years.
Yeah, that's true.
If he could stay healthy and just like continue to get stronger and faster as his career progresses. He's what 22. I say by the time he's 32, he should have at least six.
He gonna have 10. Nah, I'm fucking
Like
with you.
honestly, people say voter fatigue is a thing, but like I think Wemby will
No, he'll
out.
definitely
I
have
think he'll
more.
outgrow that.
Yeah, he'll
Like
definitely have more. For the DPOY award, I personally want to see more of it going to like the guards, maybe the two or three. Um, just because like I feel like they're like we should just consider guards more.
yeah, I see what you mean
Even
because the
though
last
like
one to
it's a
win it
big
was Marcus
man.
Smart
Yeah,
back in
exactly.
22.
Yeah,
But
like and that because you gotta think like teams don't really have like a lockdown like point guard or shooting guard no more.
yeah,
So hopefully somebody comes in like a guard will come in. Maybe like Dyson Daniels again.
I said like Dyson Daniels, Kason Wallace,
Yeah, Case and Wallace.
freaking Jordan Walsh,
Yeah,
maybe.
exactly.
You
Like
know,
people like that, just to keep it. like just to keep the diversity between big men and guards because a guard playing defense, lockdown defense is hard as fuck sometimes,
Yeah,
especially if you got like
a Steph Curry,
yeah Steph Curry, Shea one day, or even
Luca,
Luca.
Brunson, like basically the top scorers in the league.
Yeah,
Like
like if you
imagine,
gotta
imagine being freaking a rookie. You see Steph Curry on the other side of that court. It's like
exactly,
you know
bro.
what?
Like
You can guard him. I'll sit in his paint. Like,
yeah, man.
like come on.
Yeah, bro. It's
Um,
crazy.
and plus I'm not gonna lie, the NBA, y'all need to make up for giving Rudy Gobert freaking DPOY 4 times.
All right. I
Like
wouldn't. I don't. 4 times is crazy, but he was like leading the league in block shots. At
in
least two
defensive
of
rate.
those
I
years.
understand. Like the first two when he was in Utah, boom, respect. The
They gave
two,
him two when he was in
no, three
Minnesota.
Utah, three in
It was
Utah.
three in Utah, and one in Minnesota.
All right, yeah, it was 18-19. He went back to back,
Yeah.
which
Okay.
I he definitely rightfully deserved.
Yeah. Yeah.
21 was arguable because a lot of people said that should have went to Giannis because Giannis should have
Hmm.
went back to back, and then 24. I
I forgot they gave it to him. I forgot.
Yeah,
Yo,
24. I feel like
I forgot they gave it to him
a
in
lot of
24.
people felt like in 24 shouldn't have went to him.
Yeah, I don't think
But
so.
I think that was only because all the major defenders in the league either weren't at their peak to where they can win it, or guys were just injured.
That actually brings up
Because
a
Wemby was injured that year.
exactly.
He was
Yeah.
also defensive player of the year candidate that year,
Yeah,
and he only
yeah,
played
his
like what
rookie year too.
10 games,
Yeah, he
15
played
games.
like 10 games, bro. But that just proved my point because I feel like a person like Gobert, right? Obviously, he's 7 feet. He could block shots and all that, but also gets exposed 90% of the game
Yeah,
on pick and roll defense, like or
not in his playoff series against the Nuggets, but
well, see, that's the
beforehand.
thing. I think Minnesota in this playoff series figured out how to guard Joker, so that's different. But like in other playoff series, like they putting him in pick and roll, spinning him around, they switching, like he
Hmm.
getting exposed.
Yeah,
So 24, I definitely didn't want him to get it. So
yeah. But I think with Wemby winning this year will put a lot of teams on has put a lot of teams on notice on like where defense like I feel like Wemby will be the one to bring defensive value back up to where it used to
yeah,
be, and like that's gonna force teams to start looking at better rim protecting guys because if you ain't got no rim protection you can't you can't win.
that's fine.
It's like yeah, the Spurs like they could win a championship this year, but like when they do win a championship and they dominate the league next to the Thunder, next to other like defensive teams,
Yeah,
teams like who aren't heavily defensive, reliant like the like the Nuggets, I guess you would say.
yeah, you're
They'll start to look at all right, boom, what defensive rim protectors can we get? What defensive guards can we get? So I
yeah,
definitely think Wemby will be the face of defense or just like the face of the NBA for the next 10 years. Like it's no question. Like he just like come on,
yeah,
like 3 blocks a game.
yeah.
You haven't seen that in a minute.
Can't front.
Um, but to have got my quick little game, make a starting five of nothing but defensive player of the award winners.
Yo, this is fire because I was thinking about this on the way over here. So for me, I got Gary Payton.
That's your point guard. All right,
That's
we're
my
gonna go
point
back and
guard.
forth, but
That's
that's your
my
point.
for me.
I'm
I
not gonna
got
lie,
Gary
I was
Payton.
hoping you didn't get drafted, but all right, word. That's you got the glove.
Yes, the
The
glove.
glove. I should get his son. I mean,
I mean,
the shortest center in the league. But
yeah,
nah, for Dan, you gonna get Gary?
yeah,
Fine, I'm gonna get the man who started it all.
Yo, I
Sydney,
knew you was gonna pick.
Sydney,
I ain't gonna lie. I was like, dang, like what guards can I pick that like one DPOY? And then I was like, all right, I guess I'll go Gary Payton because I knew you was about to
Sydney,
do Sydney.
Sydney
But then,
Moncrief.
but
The man that started it all, 83 and 84.
yeah, that's crazy.
Milwaukee Bucks legend. Don't get
Yeah,
enough of his flowers. But
yeah, yeah.
all right, you go next. Who's your
Oh,
shooting
then I
guard?
got Mike.
All
I
right,
got
you
Mike.
got Mike.
Mike Jordan.
Okay, go with Mike.
Yeah,
I got Kawhi.
Kawhi.
I'm not gonna lie, not a lot of no. There's like no guards on here,
Yeah,
so I
exactly. I
got.
was gonna
It was
do all
between Kawhi and Marcus Smart, and who I want guarding Jordan for real.
Marcus Smart.
No, I want
Marcus Smart.
Kawhi.
Kawhi. No, Kawhi
Yes,
about to get cooked. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't care.
All right, you
But
got Kawhi for my three. I got Ron Artest.
you got Ron Artest. You
Ron
got Metal
Artest.
World Peace at the time when he won.
Nah, he was Ron Artest when he won.
Oh, they got his Metal World Peace on
Well, that's
this.
his illegal name now,
I know, but
but he
like,
won when it was Ron Artest,
Usually,
Indiana.
when you go back in NBA history, they still got Lou Alcindor. They don't got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Really?
You know.
But yeah, so I got Ron Artest on my three.
Okay, okay. And my three,
Oh, bet,
nope, too late.
bet. No. This is like go say your three.
At my three, I got KG. I got KG.
No, bro, take that back.
No,
Bro, take it back,
I
bro.
got KG at my
Pick somebody
three.
else,
No, I got
bro.
KG at my three.
Bro, pick somebody
The
else,
big,
bro.
the greatest long range shooter of all time.
Yes, bro. Yes. All right, you could keep KG if you answer just one question. Wait, what year did he win DPOY?
2008.
Okay, never mind. But anyway, I don't know who to pick for my four. Who won DPOY
All right,
as
so
a
your
power
options
forward?
are Rodman, Olajuwon, Mutombo, Morning, Wallace, Camby, Howard, Chandler, Gasol,
Hmm.
Mark,
Yeah,
Noah,
Marcus Hall.
Green. Oh no, you could take KG.
Nah, nah.
No,
Who you
I
taking?
want Draymond at my three.
Oh, perfect, bro. I take his bum self, bro.
You could
At
take
my
KG at your
four is
four.
KG.
I take Draymond, the greatest facilitating power forward since I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh, bro.
I don't
Take
know.
him, bro.
I'll
He
take
that's a
him.
whole bunch of nothing on that squad.
I'll take him. And that was prime Draymond when he could still shoot a little.
Yeah, nah, take it.
But
I got
you
KG. KG
know,
is eating him alive.
and then at my four, you could take KG. At my four, I'll take Morning. I'll take Alonzo. Mm-hmm.
All right, cause I got somebody at my five that could stop.
Who?
Ben Wallace.
Is he stopping the dream?
Yeah, yes.
No. Is he
If he
stopping the
stopped Diesel, if he stopped Diesel, he could stop
No, bro, I'm
anybody.
hitting you with lateral
Bro,
movements all on the
stop
court.
right there. No, bro.
Uh,
No, bro. All right, fine. Maybe I'll
that's
take the
that.
dream now. I'll take the
All right,
dream.
nah, I
All
take
right, take him,
Dream.
take him,
I
take him.
take Dream. So I got Sydney, Kawhi, Draymond. Who did I pick up my for? Oh, Alonzo, and the Dream. Ain't no spacing,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
hey,
Well,
last
you
time I
know what
checked, you
I
don't need
got.
spacing in this
I
in
got
this
the
league.
glove. I got the glove. Jordan. Who was my three again?
Meta.
Metal World Peace, Ron Artest, KG, and Ben Wallace.
Mm-hmm.
Because you forgot Ben Wallace got a
All
whole
right.
chip on stopping a 400-pound diesel.
Okay. Who your six man? Who coming off your bench?
6 man. Oh, Marcus Smart. I give it to Marcus Smart.
All right, word. You know who I'm gonna take? I'm gonna take.
Who? Who?
I'm not gonna lie. It's between Rodman and it's between Rodman and Gasol, low key.
I ain't gonna lie.
Actually,
Everybody know
no,
that.
no. What am I? Yeah. I'll take Rodman. I'll take the worm.
You take the
I'll take the
worm.
worm. Only because
What year he win that? Was it 91, 90?
90, 91. Yeah, both back to back.
90 and 90 back to back.
Yeah, back to
Oh,
back.
okay. So you got Pistons Rodman.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna lie, you could keep Pistons Rodman because I think Bulls and Spurs Rodman a little bit better than the Pistons Rodman. So you could,
So he wasn't even, bro. The Spurs hated him, bro.
yeah, the Spurs hated him, but he didn't hate the Spurs.
Like what?
But he was still
They
like
kicked him out, bro. They
they
was like,
did.
you gotta go. He's
But
like,
if
word.
they gave in to, like if Spurs like let him be him like Chicago did, Spurs probably could have won.
Sooner because
Yeah,
they still had Admiral, so and
yeah,
his prime.
exactly. Because
So
they could was that was in the middle of the '90s, so it was like 93 to 95. I feel like instead of Hakeem going back to back in 94, 95, I feel like
the Spurs would have
the
won all
Spurs
those
might have
years.
won one of those.
Mm, I respect that. I respect that. So all right, yeah, I got to see who got the better team.
For real. Comment down below.
Comment down below. All right, boom. Moving on. You know, to the next award that's been passing out. That was passed out. Shea Gilgis Alexander won Clutch Player of the Year.
Mm, I don't know how I feel
I
about
say
that.
rightfully deserved. He averaged the most clutch points in the league at 12.7, I think, or 12.2. Um, he scored so many clutch buckets for the Thunder. It's actually hard to count. Um, I'm joking.
He glazing
I
at this
am
point, bro.
rightfully.
Like, bro.
Um, congrats to Shea. I feel like this definitely will put more eyes on other star guards like Anthony Edwards and Jalen Brunson. Jalen Brunson, our previous year winner. But sadly, averages the most turnovers in clutch minutes too.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Scary. He's scary. That's why,
Yeah, yeah. When you handle it, when he handling the rock, it's scary to see who he about to pass it to on the opposing team. It's
bro.
like bro, I no wonder Mike Brown be like, but
And hey, that's the
congrats to
coaching
Shea.
moment.
Well, rightfully deserved that. We don't really need to spend much time on him, um, because clutch. I feel like clutch player of the year.
They just
Like
added
yeah,
that.
they
I'm not
just made
gonna.
that a
They added that
thing,
like 3 years ago. I'm not gonna lie.
and then it's like honestly, we there's not really much to say
Cause
on it
I remember
because
they
they
had
change it every year.
yeah. Cause I remember one year. I think it was like around 2016 to 19 uh years. They had like dunk of the year. I used to watch like a lot of NBA TV back around that time, and they used to give out like dunk of the year amongst with like
They still
MVP and
do that.
stuff.
I'm
Like
pretty
they
sure.
still do that dunk of the year.
I think
Cause I
so.
remember
Because I'm pretty sure
Zach Levine won when he was still on Minnesota.
Anthony Blatch or Black, whatever his name is.
Anthony Black,
Yeah, I think
Orlando.
Orlando. I think he's up for dunk of the year. Cause
Where
yeah, but
yeah, so clutch player of the year. It's like it flip flops, but
yeah, but it's
do you pop off
yeah.
King?
Let's just. But that gives Shea more chance to like talk his shit because if he wins MVP, there's Converse can really
Yeah,
like indulge on that for a whole
I
freaking
forgot he's in
advertisement
Converse.
campaign.
Yeah.
But what are your top three favorite clutch moments in NBA history? We don't gotta have
Ooh,
three, but like or
ooh,
playoff
nah.
history, I should say.
Damn, you want playoffs? I could just do all time or
Nah,
just
the
regular
regular season
season.
over, so I want to keep the playoff thing.
But
So
playoffs though, damn. So now I gotta think like, well, for one personally, like the Kawhi Toronto one.
oh yeah,
That was
I
I
got
watched
that
that.
up there, dude.
Yeah, I watched that live, so I like that was fire.
Yeah, I cried for
Um,
Embiid.
yeah, that was crazy. I'm not gonna.
um,
I cried for Jimmy Butler, bro. He was carrying that team in that playoff series.
hmm
But
um,
yeah, that's definitely top. For other two, I don't really know.
I'd go.
Oh, I got one. Kobe in 2006 against I think it was 2006 against Phoenix, where he made that shot and went like that. Yeah,
Yeah, actually, it was more than just that clutch shot. I think it was a couple shots leading up to
yeah, it
that.
was a
Like,
couple
right?
of shots.
Wasn't
That
he on
was in
like a
overtime.
wasn't he
Yeah.
like a on an 8-0 run by himself?
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
was.
he was
Yeah.
on a run by himself. So
Was
yeah,
that
that
2006? It had
I'm
to be. I think it
pretty
had to
sure.
be.
Yeah, that
'Cause
was 2000. Yeah, I
he
think it
didn't
was.
have nobody on the Lakers
Yeah,
at that
so I
time.
think it
Maybe
was.
like
Let me
DeMar,
look it up. But
but because he was actually in a couple like Western Conference semifinals with this with Phoenix. Like I know he was in one with in 2010. I think 2008, but I'm pretty sure this one was 2006.
yep, 2006.
Yeah,
Yep,
exactly. Yeah, because he still wore number 8.
yep,
That's what.
yep,
Yeah, it was 2006.
2006.
Yeah, every time around
Wasn't
the
that his
play.
last year wearing 8 too?
Yeah, it
Yeah, that
was.
was the last year wearing 8.
Every year around playoff time, NBA TV always like replayed that. So as a kid, I always saw that. So that's definitely like top up there.
hmm And then everybody's hit that pose at one point
Yeah,
as
exactly.
grown up.
I do that every day on the
Um,
daily.
for me, it will always be when it will always be when Bosch for rebound back out to Allen.
Oh
You
yeah,
know that
yeah.
honestly
That was
that game
crazy.
exposed Heat fans because they was
Wow.
so
Yeah, they
quick to
left.
leave.
They left, bro. They
They
left.
was so quick to leave,
Yes. Yes.
like, and then they was mad when they couldn't get back in. And then that's the shot that saved Bron's career. Ray don't make that
Yeah. I
shot,
don't know.
the Spurs win that series.
Yeah, maybe.
So
Maybe. But I mean,
yeah,
Brown
because they would
was.
have been up 3-2.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they would have been up 3-2
But
or
Brown was cooking before you Ray hit that shot.
for
Brown was
four.
cooking.
No, I think that would have been the end of the series.
Yeah, that would have been the end of the series.
All
Yeah.
right, boom. Start off with the playing tournament real quick. Um, honestly, this year was one of my favorite years of watching the playing
That's,
tournament. I'm not gonna lie. I feel
yeah.
like it went like differently in a way. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people didn't see the Warriors losing to Phoenix. And
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
moment alone was just emotional for like guys like us because we grew up watching that Warriors dynasty start
Yeah.
at its peak and then the fall off of
Yeah.
that dynasty. And just to see Draymond, Steph, and Kerr just meet up center court or center in a on a sideline just to talk it out and just like just say like it was great playing together and all. I think that alone would probably what made the playing tournament, and then we got to see the Suns
Yeah,
stars. Well, I'm not gonna put quotes around stars.
they're no,
Devin Booker,
they
Jalen
stars, bro.
Green,
They stars.
they showed up, especially Jalen Green. This is honestly, I feel like once he did that, like once he beat the Warriors, I was like, all right, the Rockets. I know for a fact they low key regret trading him a little.
No, for real,
Um,
for sure.
and this, I feel like Steve Kerr is looking like he won't come back. So the Warriors, they need to figure out what they're going to do in terms of coaching. Steph, in my opinion, I feel like this is a good time to consider retirement. Like one
Yeah,
more
I'm
year in
about
the
to say that
league,
too.
see
Yeah,
how next year goes. Give any do your farewell, boom. But knowing the media, they're still gonna put out that they're trying to get someone like Giannis or
yeah,
Bron. So
exactly.
we really don't know where that's gonna go. Then Jimmy could come back next year. Draymond, honestly, I think he should just retire.
Yeah, bro.
Um, then the Hornets, man,
They had a good season this year,
they
despite
did.
like they started off slow, but that the way they finished off was fire. You know, they playing together as a unit.
Hmm.
They're fun to watch. Well, they're hard to watch, but they're also fun to watch when they're clicking. So I think it's bright for them, but I also do think because they had a longer like process to get there, to get to at least to the play-in, I feel like they need to like kind of get into a win now mode,
Oh
almost like
yeah.
what Wemby is.
Oh yeah,
They need
definitely.
to, because Melo, I ain't gonna lie, he 24 gonna be 25. Like in basketball terms, like that is win now.
He a veteran.
Basically,
He is their veteran.
he is their veteran, bro. Like they need to win now because I'm tired of like a lot of people that they come into the league young and then they think they have a lot of time left because Melo came in he's 19 and people these franchises think they have all this time, but you could blink your eyes, you 29, 30. So they need to get
33 getting
it,
pushed out the league.
exactly.
Like,
So you need to win now, bro.
yeah,
Like
especially with Melo's skill set. Like, you're a tall guard,
yeah,
you can shoot, you can pass. Your defense need a little work, but that
yeah,
that can get that can get worked on. And I feel like that was this game when they lost to Orlando. That was the first time I seen him like, damn, we lost. Like, I feel like that
exactly,
was the first time I seen him take a loss
exactly,
personal, which is good because now that means he's starting to mature. Which thank
exactly.
God, because the
He's
Hornets
still a little
last three
immature, bro. I
three
ain't even gonna
years,
lie.
man, they've been the laughing stock of the league, and I feel like
Yeah,
Charlotte as a city and the Hornets organization, they're tired of being the laughing stocks of the league. Like they're not trying to be the Wizards. Like you don't want to be those
exactly,
guys.
exactly.
Um, I feel like, and then just with them getting a first, this is the first time they had a Rookie of the Year candidate since Kemba.
Yeah,
So like them
yeah, that's
having
crazy.
Khan really changed the atmosphere and the culture of how the team presents itself.
Yeah.
Like you saw guys like Miles Bridges was hooping.
But that's
He
the thing though. Like it took Miles Bridges so long to get here because I remember when he got drafted. I think it was 2018. This dude, he was like just straight muscle, right? But now he's using that muscle and athleticism. Now he's using that, and he's like he found his like outside shot and stuff. But like I just said earlier, like he's also 28 now, about to be 29. So it's like
yeah, but
he got now he got trade value because he's hooping now. So I'm
yeah.
just curious to see what they finna do with that.
Yeah, and I'm honestly, but with them not making it past the play, and they still have a chance at a top 15 pick in the league in the
Mm,
draft.
yeah.
So I feel like
I wonder who they gonna
they,
get.
as an organization, they need to, now that they have their star, they could build something special, and I could see the Hornets competing for a championship out of the East for the next
Yeah,
couple years. Next
yeah.
6 7 years. Not to meme it out, but
It's not definitely because the
um.
East is kind of weak. So they're pretty much fighting with Indiana, Boston, New York, and Detroit. So
Yeah,
they're
like
gonna be in the
yeah,
mix.
they have a bright future. In my opinion, I
Yeah,
got more confidence in the Hornets than the Orlando Magic. Like
yeah,
honestly,
and
and
that's
that's
crazy.
sad.
Exactly,
That's sad. Like the
bro.
Magic had Paulo for a good minute now,
Literally,
and
literally, when we gave the preseason predictions, we had both. I think both of us had Orlando 3 or 4
I
in the
think we have them
East.
top five. Yeah,
Yeah, top 5. And the fact that they fell down to a playing team is crazy work.
yeah. Like Orlando, yeah, I don't even want to get into
Nah,
y'all
they
really
might get a new coach though. I'm
like
not gonna lie. They might need a new coach. Maybe trade away some guys
yeah,
because they got a lot of young talent, but nothing to do with them. Like not
yeah,
doing nothing with them. So they
yeah,
just need to trade away some guys, get some value, get some vets in that locker room, and they should be straight.
yeah, because you got guys like Jalen Suggs and Paulo and Franz Wagner, so it's like you got pieces.
Desmond Bain too, the
Desmond Bain.
big signing.
Oh yeah, Desmond Bain. Yeah, I forget he on Orlando, but
Yeah, bro.
that's a team that I'm not gonna lie should have been competing for a championship today.
Yeah.
You know that y'all learned. I feel like depending on how close they can make this Pistons series, depends on what pieces that they trade, what pieces they keep,
Mm,
and I feel like they can definitely
mm,
run it back next year
that's facts.
and be a top 5 seed again.
Yeah,
Um, that's probably like the brightest thing I got out of this out of their playing tournament time, and then
facts.
the first game that they beat the Pistons in. The Clippers blow it up,
Bro,
uh,
yes, bro. Tell me
blow
what
it
I'm
up.
watching CBS and somebody has said it was like somebody on CBS Sports has said like the best landing spots for Kawhi. And I was just like, wait, they about to trade Kawhi? But then I like looked into it. I'm like, yeah, they need to blow it up. Like
Yeah,
Kawhi need to go. Like they just
like
need to go.
that
Like
that
everything.
that Warriors game exposed a lot, and damn, I don't think they like Darius Garland was looking good, and he probably like the only dude I keep personally out of that whole team. Everyone else they can get.
They got Matherin too, Benedict Matherin.
Oh yeah, Matherin is, but I'm not gonna lie, Matherin. I feel like he's not. I feel like his talent right now needs to be on a win now situation team. And the Clippers, I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
the way it's looking,
How old Matherin? Like 24, I believe,
24,
right?
5.
Yeah,
He
he,
might be.
if he 24, 25, yeah, get him to a win now situation. I'm not gonna lie.
But yeah, I say Mather need to go somewhere else because personally,
Yeah, he need to
I
get on that
like
win now.
to go from the finals with Indiana to now be nowhere in the playoffs with the Clippers,
Yeah,
and then the fact that the Clippers have now given the Thunder a chance to get a
that's
top
it.
15,
That's
top 15, a
insane.
7% chance to get a
Yeah, top
top
15.
4, but a
That's
top 15 pick
insane, bro.
is like y'all should be embarrassed.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
so
Steve
insane,
Ballmer,
bro.
you should be embarrassed.
So insane. Plus that scandal around Kawhi,
Yes, plus the
bro.
scandal
Like
around Kawhi, I
we
think it's time to blow it up. Kawhi, I know it's LA, it's home. The Lakers are right there. Golden State's right there. Sacramento's right
Sacramento's right.
there. If you
Yeah,
want to
if you want to stay in
if you want to stay at California,
California, go to Sacramento.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
go to one of those teams because at this point,
Honestly, no, go to Sacramento because Sacramento out the way. It's ain't got too much over there. Go talk, just at least have a conversation with the GM and stuff over there. See what they plans for the future because at this point you could sit around for like 2 years in Sacramento and build something over there.
like
At least talk to them.
either way, this the Kawhi Clippers experiment it
It
died the second
died.
they traded Paul George.
Yeah,
The second they traded Paul George, the experiment died. Like
yeah. That shit
we
done.
I gave up hope on them the first time they blew the 3-1, and I was like, yeah, it's
Yeah, my thing is with the Kawhi and PG experiment. They were never healthy, and Kawhi is never healthy. He's never on the floor. So now that he is on the floor and is like they don't do nothing because
yeah,
even when the Clippers went to the conference finals, my man's was hurt.
yeah,
And that's the thing, allegedly, like it was if you he kept getting hurt in his knees. So
yeah,
it was like, bro, what are these doctors doing over there for the Clippers that they're not telling people?
yeah. And then it's like it's not like Kawhi is bad. He literally had a career high season in points per game at
Yeah,
27.9, which you
exactly,
basically rounded up to 28. Six
exactly.
rebounds, 3 assists. 50% from um the field, a little bit over 30% from three. It's like Kawhi, you're still good. It's like you're what is like 31, 32, 30,
He
34, 34.
34. He
He about
34.
to be 35 and he about to
Exactly.
be 35 in June. So
My
it's
point
like
exactly. My man gonna close his eyes. He gonna wake up. Gonna be 36.
yeah, it's like bro, it's like you have at best two,
Two more.
3 more
Yeah,
years
I give him
left in
two.
the tank. It's like you want to be in a win now situation. It's like yeah, your career is already established. Like you have two
Basically.
championships, you have two Finals MVPs,
Hmm.
but you can be just like Brown. You can be the only one of the only few to win a third championship and potentially a third Finals MVP. But it's like you need to make the right career decisions and moves. But who knows? Like you don't talk, so it's like the media
My
getting
man,
information at this point is just sounding like hopes and dreams.
exactly, bro. Don't
Um,
he? This man don't talk, which is crazy. But
and then besides that, who else is in the playing? Trailblazers, y'all made it. Y'all beat the Spurs last night
yeah,
without
I
Wimby.
don't really know how to
I
feel about the Trailblazers.
After this, I feel like with the Trailblazers, there's potential there to be a good team again, especially when Dame come back. But who knows? Who
Yeah, I
really
don't know how I
knows?
feel about them. I feel like they all the veterans on them team, Drew Holiday, Rob Williams, Dame, maybe stay one more year, just establish something, and then just trade them away. Because obviously, everybody wants to see Dame win in a win now situation. Everybody wants to see Drew Holiday in a win now situation. So,
Especially Drew Holiday.
yeah, exactly. So,
Dame, I think he's just gonna retire, boy.
yeah, I mean, maybe if Dame just want to retire, retire. But like I said, all those young guys over there, they need to have a win now mentality. That's the only way to get through nowadays. Just you want to win
Yeah,
because your time waits for nobody.
yeah. And then last night, Scoot. It was last night or 2 nights ago.
Oh yeah,
Scoot had his
Scoop.
first 30-point game in a while. Well, I'm
I don't
this
think he
season.
ever
This
had
season.
one.
I don't think yet.
Yeah, I don't think he ever
Yeah,
had
this is
one
his first 30-point career game. So
because he was averaging 12 for like 2 seasons.
yeah, and then Donovan Clingan's looking good. So
Of course.
it's like do what y'all do with this team in the future during the offseason. Make the moves y'all need to make necessary to compete. Because like, don't just make the playoffs one year and then all of a sudden, damn, we're
Yo,
we're we're a
what
third
team did
we're a
that?
13 seed.
What team? What team did that when they first added the play-in after COVID? What a team did that? I forgot what team it was. It might have been the Lakers.
No, I
No,
think it was the Hawks.
the Hawk. Yes, it was the
I think it
Hawks.
was the Hawks because they
Yes,
ain't made the
they.
playoffs since
Yeah,
2022,
exactly.
right? 21,
Yeah,
22,
21.
21.
It was the
So,
Hawks. Yeah,
but they're back now. The Heat. I don't even want to get into that. You can personally.
he.
I get panic attacks anytime I
The
just
Heat,
think
bro, it's not that
like
bad,
it
bro.
hurt
I
my.
honestly with the Heat. All right, so I will say this: nothing's wrong with the coaching because Eric Spoelstra is one of three longest tenured coaches in the league right now,
Hmm.
and he's still doing a phenomenal job. Because I like we just said, Billy Donovan's leaving and Steve Kerr's leaving, so Eric Spoelstra is not the problem. That's number one. Number two, Giannis wants Giannis wants to either go to the Knicks or Miami. Um, Obviously Miami, nice weather, nice nightlife, da 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 da. That's what I heard him talking about in an interview. I forgot from where, but that's what he was talking about. Um, and also Bam having 83 now. He Giannis like wants to play next to Bam. They also have a lot of young guys, so they can either trade them away, get mad assets. And even though like Miami, they never have a high draft pick, they always get like somebody like that's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Um, so they know how to draft. They have a good scout team over there. I think they just should make a push for Giannis. In this case, maybe Kawhi too, if he's on the market, but definitely Giannis. They have a couple upcoming like free agents that are not really like gonna be hyped up. So see, oh Norman Powell, I think it is. So see what he wants to do, but try to build on Bam. So definitely Giannis or Kawhi. But other than that, they're doing a good job. Karan Butler, Eric Spoelstra. I don't care what anybody says about Pat Riley. Like I'm a fan of him. I like what they doing, but you know,
yeah, I get it. But to move on to the first round, went a little longer on the playing, but hey, the playing was actually worth
it was
dissecting
it was
this
interesting.
time because it was a good playing tournament in my opinion.
Yeah,
Like all the teams came out with some positive and some
yeah.
negatives.
I personally don't like the playing, but that's just me. But this year it was good.
Yeah, it was actually pretty entertaining in my opinion. But to break down the first round, um, most teams have played 2 games already, besides the Thunder series and the Pistons series. Every other team has played 2 games. We can go down from we can just follow the bracket like right
Yeah,
here. Just
yeah.
Celtics Sixers. This is gonna be a good series. But even without Embiid, the Sixers still managed to take a game last night with the help of VJ being the first rookie or first point guard to have a
Mm.
30-10 have a 30 and 10 game and rebounds with since like Magic I think it said. Um Oh yeah, I
They
seen that.
finally published it.
Um, Tyrese is looking like the franchise guy, which we've been saying that for 2 years now.
Yeah, definitely.
Um, Drummond, he's able to really make up a lot of the missing rebounding that they would have had from Embiid. So he Drummond's getting back into his own. Paul George, Paul George. Um, I'm surprisingly liking your play style this time around. Like you had 18 the first game, I'm pretty sure 19 the first game, might have been
Bro,
20.
you know why?
Last night he did pretty okay, but
He
I
ain't
feel
in
like
roids.
he's now accepted. I feel like he's now starting to accept. Yeah, this I'm not that guy no more. Because
Hey,
last night he like you really seen Tyrese and Edgecomb form as a duo, and it's like
yeah, bro.
that's what I
Edgecomb
want.
went
It's like
crazy.
that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see them just win and try to win. Like I didn't want them to let the Celtics just sweep them. And they got a lot. I feel like they got a bright future. It's just with them being in the playoffs and a like in a higher seed, getting players through the draft will be a little complicated unless trade Embiid. But that's the conversation for
Yeah,
another day.
trading.
Um, what are your opinions on the Sixers?
Oh no, I like Maxi. I like Edgecomb. Personally, but as a team, they need to like blow it up in terms of like get rid of Embiid. Everybody talking about like trust the process.
Bro,
The
that process.
process is
Oh my god, it
over.
wasn't been 13 years.
Yeah, it's been 13, bro. Literally 13 years, bro. Like the process is
The
over,
process
bro.
died
Like
after he won that MVP.
yeah, like that is over. I feel like cut ties with Embiid. Like I'm not trying to be mean to Embiid. Everybody know he's not my favorite, and I know he's going through that injury or whatever. But just cut him. I don't think my man should be playing basketball. Just go focus on Maxi and Edgecomb
Yeah, like it.
because there's
I never seen a franchise hold on to hold on to a player so much, but it's like you got these young dudes right
yeah,
here
like
that are like
because
that.
if they keep holding on, they're gonna waste Tyrese Maxey because
Oh
he's
yeah,
already like 25. So
yeah, they're gonna waste their up and coming prime. So
yeah,
it's like you don't
exactly.
want to waste those good years of developing chemistry and developing a win now mentality when it's like you're still holding on to the injury prone franchise player
Hmm.
who can't play more than 3 games in a row.
Exactly.
Um,
No back to backs.
the Celtics first game, I loved it. Y'all did y'all thing. Tatum did his thing.
Hmm.
Brown's been in foul trouble the last couple of games, along with I think
Yeah.
who else was in? I think Kata was in foul trouble the first game too. But the team as a whole is looking good. Tatum, well, that was last night. Tatum was in foul trouble. But the thing that happened last night was I felt like there was no game plan to
Yeah.
make a comeback against the
Yeah.
Sixers. Like I feel like there was too much 3-point chucking. Like I'm not saying
Yep.
threes is bad,
Nah, I
but
ain't.
like when your star players are both over 6'5", getting to the rack is not that hard.
It's not,
Like,
bro. It's
bro,
really not.
like if I, bro, bro, Tatum shot 2 for 8 from three. Hauser shot 2 for 8 from three. Derek White shot 2 for 10.
Mm.
Jalen Brown shot 5 for 12 from three. All right, you made five, but bro,
Shutting
like,
up 12 of them things.
bro, Peyton Pritchard 0 for 4 from three. Like, it's like, bro, no way in hell should half your shots be threes. Like, bro, like go to the rack. Like it's not that hard.
It's
Like
not, bro.
especially like
It's
when you
not.
got a smart coach like Joe Mazzulla, you can clearly find out a way to get your star players and the dudes around them shots in the inside. Especially like when you're facing a team like the Sixers and they only center is in Drummond. And Drummond, oh, like bro, you telling me
Drummond old, but he's still in his prime.
but you telling me like y'all were down by 6 with like 4 minutes left to go.
That is true. I
All
did
right,
see that.
boom. Let's make it. Let's get some stops and just get an easy basket at the rim, or we can get a midi from Tatum or midi from Brown.
That's the
Boom.
thing,
That
bro.
that
They
should
they
be that
trying
should
to
be a
kill
win, right?
exactly. They trying to
No,
kill the midi,
bro.
bro.
I seen so many unnecessary threes get taken by the Celtics last night. It was like, bro, I can't watch. I literally turned the game off.
No, me
Like
too.
I
I
was I
did too.
was I was I was pissed because once Edgecomb did that step back three and he winked at the camera, I was like, yeah,
Yeah, this
the
nigga
Sixers won.
nasty. Yeah,
Like,
bro. That dude, bro.
how are y'all the second seed with a fully healthy roster, mind you,
Facts.
and y'all can't figure out a simple way to beat a Sixers team?
Can't
Like,
front.
especially like don't get me wrong, the Sixers are good, but like come on, bro. Y'all are the 2 seed. Y'all were in Boston. Y'all should take both those games.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
we
That's
know Boston fans don't take losing at home lightly. So
exactly
it's like,
that
come
actually
on.
proves like going into what I'm about to say. Like I feel like the Celtics should have swept this series. I feel like they still have a chance to beat them 4-1, but a lot of these top contenders are losing are dropping games to game twos at home, and I don't like it because it's like it's not really like they're not certain dominance. Like I said before, like they're not like why and the Celtics they're known for just chucking up shots.
Yeah,
So
and that's honestly all I got to get out of the series. I still think the
mhm.
Celtics could win in
Yeah,
6 games, but it's like game 3.
no,
If
they
Philly
need
take it and it's a
yeah
blowout, oh
yeah y'all
y'all,
done y'all
I'm
done.
gonna say they done, but
Nah, they
like this
cooked
series is a lot closer than we all
exactly.
initially can't speak today thought. Um, moving on. Honestly, we don't got to do every playoff series. We could just do these 3, and then 1, 2. No, honestly, we could just do these 3 because
Yeah,
the Thunder they're gonna sweep.
yeah,
Um, Hawks, Knicks. You can go on this first because I got my personal opinion right now, but
bro.
you go first.
I all right. First off, I like the Hawks, bro. I feel like they building something nice down there in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Magic City Mondays is coming back,
Mm-hmm.
but on to the Knicks, bro. This should be a easy sweep, bro. I'm not going to lie.
I wouldn't say easy sweep, but like it should.
No,
Like
it
I
should.
had this
It
series
should.
going to 5 or 6.
It
Still,
should be a
it can
sweep.
still go to 5
And this
games
is what I'm saying. As a fan, I expect greatness,
from the
and
Knicks.
from
Yeah,
the Knicks, I expect greatness. And our coach is not great, and both our star players are not great. Jalen Brunson cannot play defense. He is getting exposed.
I didn't even look at his shots last
Exactly.
today.
He was chucking up shots. He gets it. And now, without Tibbs, I'm not going to lie, he has gotten exposed more on the defensive end. See, there's no way CJ McCollum is looking for you down the field, like down the court.
Yeah, but hold on, CJ is
Nah,
nice.
yeah,
Like
he's nice. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say like Quinn Snyder was running plays
for
for
CJ
CJ strictly to get the switch.
on Brunson. Yeah,
When an opposing coach is seeking you out, you need to do something about that. And I feel like Tom Thibodeau would have did something about that. He would have took Brunson out of the action and made like he would have used Jose more, like just something. Mike Brown, I'm not seeing anything from you, bro. Like I said this earlier in the year, like you're not a good coach. You're a good assistant coach. You're a great assistant coach, but you're not a good head coach. And then that game too, we had a timeout after he missed both those free
yeah.
throws.
I'm not gonna lie.
We had a
The fact that y'all
timeout.
didn't take that time out and just
We
took the
literally,
shot. If
we literally
I'm
had a
sorry,
timeout.
but this is where leadership as a player does. You have to hold the team accountable.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
bro, if you're the point guard or if you're just the captain of the team, you know you got one more timeout. I'm taking the ball, calling timeout. It's like, Mike,
Bro.
I'm making the play or you're
Exactly.
making the play. One of us needs to make a
My
play.
point exactly. And mind you, our starting five was on the court. Brunson Towns was on the court after like in that possession. So there's no way CJ misses both those free throws. None of those guys call a timeout. Like that's crazy to me. The captain does not call a timeout. Why are we having Mikael Bridges take the last shot?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm taking
Well, like after he had a terrible shooting year this year, like that is insane to me, bro. And he didn't even he got a decent look, but not a good look.
nah.
If we would have called the timeout,
Yeah,
set something up for Cat or Brunson, I would have been happy with that. But
yeah. I
even then, the fact that it was so close like that, it just throws me, bro. And I can't stand the Knicks. I
yeah.
can't stand the side of the Knicks right now. I
And
can't.
technically, shooting percentage wise, you would have had to go to Cat because Brunson
Yeah,
he had
Brunson.
29, but like
Brunson. Nah, Brunson was
off of 26 shots,
exactly. He was
like
chucking shots up in game
like
two. Like it was crazy. And this is what I'm
uh,
saying. Like I want dominance from this team. And they're not giving it to me, bro. Like Brown, like everybody's saying, oh, Mike Brown uses the bench, he uses this, he uses that. Does he though? Because he's not letting our bench guys get in a rhythm. Like I'm seeing more possessions with Brunson and Towns than ever. Just like last year with Tips. So I mean maybe the two man action is better, but I don't see the difference. If somebody could point that out, I don't see the difference.
All right, and then to dissect the Atlanta, Atlanta, honestly, we knew this was gonna be a close. Honestly, I knew this was gonna be a close series. I thought the Knicks were gonna take the first two, but hey, that's just me. Um, CJ McCollum, you have proved you have proven to the NBA gods
You're still that
that
guy.
you're still a valuable player and a great veteran.
Mm.
Like I feel like he instilled
He only
a
33
mentality
too, bro. Like,
in Atlanta that forced them not to give up. Like they saw him going off. Kuminga was like, boom, let me lock in. Freaking Jalen Johnson locked in. Onyeka Okongwu. When you get him to lock in,
bro,
you
come on
know you a
now.
good veteran, bro. You know
Yeah,
you a good
bro.
leader.
This dude had
Cause
everybody
Onyeka
locked
Okongwu
in, bro.
was, bro,
They
great
had my
game.
man
15 points,
locked.
8 rebounds. It was a little. I'm not gonna lie. Just it's a physical. It was a physical game, so both teams had players in foul trouble. But it's a part of basketball at this point. But
Yeah.
CJ, you proved that even if the Atlanta were to let you go, if a team that's trying to win now don't pick you up, they're dumb. Like
Bro, what did I say one time? I was like, yo, when he got traded from in that Trey Young trade from Washington, I said the Knicks should pick somebody like this up. Like, so any way possible, we need to get this dude.
And then him being in Washington, that proves to you that he wasn't washed. Like it was
Yeah,
just
bro.
honestly, I thought it was disrespect. Like putting him
Everybody,
and Chris
bro, it's
Middleton in
disrespectful.
Washington is crazy.
I'm not gonna
But
lie.
hey, that's how the NBA
I
wants to run their business. That's how they're gonna run it. Um, Jalen Johnson, bro. At this point, I think he's he are he's clearly not the main guy, but like he's definitely like
he's a defensive
he's a
focal
defensive
focal
guy.
point.
Like
Yeah, like
had
I
he
could
had
see
Brunson on
him.
lock. He
Yeah,
had Mikel on lock. But honestly, Mikel been on lock all season.
exactly. And
Like
bro, come on now.
like
Come on now. This
oh,
dude.
like I feel like him, Dyson Daniels really complement each other so well. It's like one of the other makes up for something one can't do.
Yep.
Whether that's playmaking, scoring, defense, like shooting. One of those two is going to step up, and that was Jalen Johnson's night. 3 point wise, he only took three threes and missed all of them, but like still scoring wise, passing and rebounding, he did his thing. Onyeka Okongwu, undersized center compared to most centers, but he still did his thing. He showed up. He was able to score, get some rebounds.
Plays fast too. Like
He does play
he plays
fast.
fast.
Like CJ, you deserve your props. You deserve everything. Nikhil Alexander, you're still getting into
He
that most improved role. So like,
he's
I'm not
cooking, bro.
expecting.
He's
I wasn't
cooking.
expecting nothing crazy from this playoff series. So him having a kind of underwhelming series isn't
No,
surprising.
I
But
don't think it's
he's still
underwhelming. I
he
think he's cooked because he made some tough buckets, man.
yeah.
So it's like
But it's
he doing him, and
yeah.
he been doing him this whole regular season. So
Yeah.
he's
It's just
nasty.
this is really like his first time like
Yeah,
in a
as a
in a
primary ball handler type
yeah,
shit.
as a primary ball handler, especially like when you're going up a team when you're going up against a team like the Knicks, is like playoff wise, you can get a little. I'm not gonna say he
Yeah,
was shook, but you know.
yeah, it made you
And then
look.
Jonathan Kuminga, you're proving us right. You're proving the Warriors wrong, and just keep doing you, gang. I feel
Yeah,
like
facts.
you can definitely bring a championship to Atlanta if they try. If they
No,
capitalize, if they trade CJ for some good pieces, they could win a
I
championship.
would say that, bro. Like I said in the other video, like they have a nice defensive core, bro. Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels, Kaminga, and uh Walker, Alexander Walker. They keep that core, bro. They're going to be not next year. They could probably be top five in the
Yeah, because they were
East.
six this
Yeah,
year,
they were
so
6 years, so
so
they
you
could
can they
break
you
into
can
that
go
top
up
five.
two, three spots next year, honestly.
Yeah, literally.
Um,
So
then they really Pistons, Magic. N- there's not really much to say. The Magic, I literally have no expectations. But the fact that y'all
yeah,
were able to win Game 1 does say like, all right, does give people a little bit of hope for y'all. But it's like every year we have hope. Yeah, there's a point.
yeah,
But y'all really helped the Pistons in the sense of they only have one legitimate scorer, and that is Cade.
mm,
Once you can lock in on him and get the rest of the team, like the rest of the team's gonna be thrown off because if Cade's not in the
that's
flow,
facts.
the rest of the team's not in the flow, and everyone is just flippy floppy in terms of shot making. So
That's facts.
this series should not be close. Like honestly, the Pistons should win the next 4 games. starting
If
tonight.
they
But
I was watching that game one and they how the Magic won. If by any chance the Magic brings it to seven and say they win game seven, I think Pistons need to go back to the drawing board because it'll be one of the biggest upsets.
oh yeah, definitely because
They need to go back to the drawing board for
definitely, because this
sure,
team was
bro.
definitely getting compared to a lot of the bad boys and stuff, and
Yeah,
bringing back
I
that
didn't
grittiness.
see it,
But
but
it's like that grittiness disappeared the second y'all saw Apollo. Um,
or Wendell Carter Jr.
oh,
So
bro, Wendell Carter Jr. and it was getting highlights on y'all.
yo,
So y'all
highlights,
y'all should
bro.
see that as an embarrassment. Like not
Can't
don't
front.
not to disrespect Wendell, but it's like you're just Wendell Carter. It's not.
It's Wendell
It's
Carter.
like it's not like
It's Wendell Carter.
it's like
Like,
yes, it's Wendell Carter.
bro,
Like
why
it's
you
not like
how you gonna say no disrespect but then disrespect? Like, come
but it's
on,
like
like
Wendell's not. He's not Jokic. He's not Andre Drummond. He's not Embiid. He's not any of these top centers. So it's like he shouldn't. And Jalen Duran, you're ranked higher than him this year. It's like you're his. Like he needs to reach you, not you reaching him. But it's like you look lost out there. It's like you couldn't play defense. So it's like you know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
this team exposed y'all, and y'all should feel embarrassed.
yeah,
Really,
came from
really. Like they're the
came from
AFC. They were playing team. Like y'all should feel embarrassed.
yeah.
Um, but that's all I got to say about that series. Cleveland sweep. All right, boom. We'll just start with the best series in my opinion. Timberwolves Nuggets.
Mm,
Um, to start off with the Timberwolves, y'all finally found a way for Gobert to not be a liability against Jokic. Thank God, because it's been getting embarrassing the past 2 3 years.
yeah.
Um,
But also, I think Nuggets too. They don't have a good. They don't have good defenders on that team anyway. So
I mean, they still got Bruce Brown.
I, he's not Bruce Brown from 2023. He's he's this version
This version.
of Bruce
You're
Brown.
saying that year away from them.
Yeah, that year away from like really hurt
Uh,
him, bro. I'm
yeah,
not gonna
but
lie.
but this team is basically like the Timberwolves. Anthony Edwards, of course, you're still looking like that guy. Um, you definitely stepped up this series in terms of maturity level. He's taking smarter shots. He isn't he isn't forcing everything. Julius Randle's looking like Julius Randle from before times where he can actually score a little. Thank
All
God.
star Julius
All
Randle.
star Julius Randle. Um, Gobert is finally starting to look like the reason why he got those 4 DPOYs.
Can't
Because
front.
I'm not gonna lie, all year I've been wondering why you have them. But
Can't, bro. Come on
and
now.
then and then Bones, they got Bones. Yeah, Bones. Bones is on that team.
Minnesota?
Yeah, or is he on
Nah, I don't know what team he on now.
Bones? I could swear Bones
They
is.
keep passing him around
Yeah,
like
he is on the team. He
he
is
on
on.
Minnesota.
Yeah, he
Oh,
had Bones had 13 points.
they was passing him around like a joint.
I'm dead. But Bones is finally contributing to an actual winning team.
Yeah, he need to get more minutes, bro.
Um,
He could easily do.
Dante, you did your thing. You should still be in New York, but hey, that's just me.
We gonna bring him
Um,
back.
yeah, okay. And
No,
then
after this year, we
Jaden
bring him back.
McDaniels, you did your thing. Defensive wise, this team like they can hold the Nuggets to 7 and beat them, but it's like
Yeah,
you need to stay consistent. That's the problem with this team. Outside of Ant and Julie and a little bit of Julius,
yeah,
the
he
rest of
not
this team's
consistent.
kind of inconsistent in terms of like just mentality of wanting to win. But it's like y'all were just in the conference finals 2 years ago, bro.
Yeah,
Like y'all could get back to the conference finals, and y'all just have to. There's like a mental block
yeah.
that
That's blocking them from getting to that point again.
yeah.
I feel like after that Towns trade to New York, it really like was just not. It didn't set them back, but it kind of did in a
I think
sense.
chemistry wise it set him back.
Yeah, chemistry
Like I
wise.
feel like Julius Randle, he definitely fits in Minnesota, but I feel like he's not the perfect fit.
Yeah,
Cat fit more than Julius, but
yeah.
hey,
But
however people
I
wanna.
feel like people to guard Jokic right now, people need to go back to that 2020 series in the bubble Western Conference Final series and watch how the Lakers guarded him, bro. Because this is exactly like how Gobert needed to guard him. It
Yeah,
was literally like Dwight Howard and JaVale McGee and AD. They just put a body on him, literally got him tired out, and that's what I like to see because they literally Yeah, Joker only got better since 2020.
Yeah,
So it, but you could still play him the same and slow him down like that, and that's what they're kind of doing. They did that when they had Towns and Gobert. Now they're just doing it with Gobert. So that's what I like. I like when they figure somebody out, or when teams figure a player out.
yeah,
Yeah, I feel
and
like a lot of teams need to do that more.
and then from a Nugget standpoint, this is still, Jokic had one bad game, but this is still a we can win this series in 6 or 7 games. Jamal Murray, I love him in the playoffs because he always manages to show why he is underrated and in my
Hmm.
opinion not talked about enough. Like he had 30 points, didn't have the best shooting percentage, but like he is fearless. I feel
Mm,
like Jamal Murray to the being a Robin to Jokic's Batman, he's not afraid to be like, all right, my guy is not having a good night offensively. Let me step up.
yeah,
Let me show these teams why I still why I get paid the big bucks. And that just happened to be a game where they just couldn't figure it out in terms of offensively or defensively in terms of like, just how to stop and Julius from making their shots.
yeah.
Cam Johnson, I hate you.
what what he do,
I
bro?
hate you
He not
because
that good, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. The 3 point shooting that the Nuggets needed, they would have got from MPJ. They didn't get it from you.
Yeah,
Got 1 for 6
that's
from the
facts.
1 for 6 from the 3 point line, and I understand you were in foul trouble, but you still played 28 minutes, gang.
Yeah, I don't know what my man
I
been
feel like
doing,
impact
bro.
wise, you're a ghost. I feel like MPJ actually had some sort of impact on the team, especially when they were in the conference finals in the second round and in the finals. It's like he actually stepped up. Cam Johnson, I feel like they shouldn't have traded for you.
Yeah, I don't.
Aaron Gordon, I don't know. I knew that 50 point game you had at the beginning of the season was fake. Like the fact that we can get a 50 point game out of you in the regular season, but we can't get no more than 10 points out of you in the playoffs is crazy.
Yeah, that is diabolical.
I understand scoring is not your main forte,
Yeah, it's
but it's
dunking.
like at the same time, why are you there? Because everyone knows Jokic just needs you to get rebounds and score a little, and you barely did that. You got handsy with these 4 fouls. Christian Braun, they pay you the big bucks for a reason. You did your thing.
They
Six.
paying all these dudes, bro.
Yeah, I mean, because nobody want to go to Denver for you have to pay what you have.
I guess
Um, you know, Christian Braun, you stepped up, you did your thing. I feel like defensive wise, you had a bigger impact compared to most of the starters. Um, it just like I said, Ant is just nice. You can't do nothing about that.
they can't stop him, bro.
And bench wise, I'm not gonna lie, the only one that showed up was Tim Hardaway Jr. Um, and Bruce Brown.
But
These
see, this is the thing. The
and
reason why they can't stop Ant is because nobody on that team is good defenders.
Tim
So
Hardaway Jr. a good defender.
no, he's
Bruce
not.
Brown a good defender. It's just
Like I said with Bruce Brown, we getting 2026 Denver Bruce Brown. We not getting 2023 Denver Bruce Brown. But Tim Hardaway Jr. Nah, he was a number one option for in New York at one point. I think it was 2018, and my man's was getting blown by. He was scoring like 26 a night, but he was also getting blown by every
yeah,
possession. So
yeah. But
he's not
now
a good defender.
he's reverted to the defensive,
I hope so. I
guard
mean,
kind of
I like him, but
like
everybody else on that team is not good
yeah.
defenders. Like they, yeah, I don't know, man.
And then like I said, Thunder about to sweep or
Yeah,
five.
yeah, Thunder by the sweep.
None really much to talk about. And the Rockets,
Brown and them by the
Lakers,
sweep.
Rockets, Lakers.
Brown by the sweep.
Rockets, I hate y'all. Like at this point, first game, we understand why y'all lost. KD was out, but even in that first game, y'all let the Lakers look like the drastically better team, and that team can't play.
Even
And
last
that team
night,
can't even play defense. Like, come
even
on,
last
gang.
night they look better.
Like, no, they look better. Yeah, last night, but the game before, drastically better.
That's facts.
Um, that team can't play defense for crap, but like Luke Kennard is one of the this he is arguably the best shooter this season in terms of
Yeah,
percentage. So like him having 27 on y'all wasn't like I won't say it was surprising, but at the same time, it wasn't that surprising because like defensive wise, y'all had nobody. Like a man disappeared. Sangoon, I don't like you in terms of like you think you have the mentality of that guy, but you play like a broken record. Um,
Yeah.
I feel like yes, KD, what you said in those files was
Don't even
crazy,
get me started on them
but
files, bro.
I feel like as a team, there is no way in hell a grown man older than y'all expose y'all and y'all prove him right. Y'all should want to prove him wrong. That is the point of being in the NBA. These veterans they clown on y'all for a reason, and this is why. There is no way KD should be 37 carrying y'all. Like, and then point guard wise, y'all just need a point guard. Reed Shepard's not a point guard. He plays point guard, but he's not a point guard. Like
Yeah,
like if y'all need a playmaking point guard, y'all need a decision maker, and nobody on that team is a decision maker. Y'all just go with whatever fits best. Ime Udoka, you do a lot of complaining, but I'm not going to disrespect
he
you
does.
because
He
you
does.
still are a good coach.
He started that Celtics rise.
Just you got to think, gang. This is not Boston. This team drastically is defensive is worse, and
Mm-hmm.
offensively they aren't as smart. So you need to step back and stop yelling at these refs because it's all I've seen you do so far.
Yeah,
And not only just this playoff series from since the All Star game. They get into the Lakers. We are not getting 2018 Bron, so you Bron fans need to stop. But
can't
we
front.
are still getting a good productive Bron.
We are getting
Like he's
41
still
year old Brown.
yeah, this 41-year-old Bron. He's still able to score, play make, and get some rebounds. But as he's been saying in the postseason game, he need to go sit down somewhere because it's like there's no way a 41-year-old should be carrying this team.
Yeah, exactly.
Um, Luke Kennard, you're the only person I could honestly talk positively about. The rest of the team I don't like. Um, you did your thing. You're doing your thing. You did your thing the first two games. You besides Brown are probably the only reason why they win. Marcus Smart,
He doing his thing.
you doing your
I
thing.
saw I saw the
You're doing
game
your
yesterday.
thing,
He was
but
doing his thing.
let's really see how long let's see how long this lasts. Because Marcus Smart, you've had points in your career, especially in Memphis, where it's like you look good, you look like you look like why you got that DPOY, but some moments you just don't step up. But that's game two, you stepped up, 5 steals, 7 assists, 25 points, shot great from the field, great from three. That's what I want to see. That's what I need to see in this playoff series. If you want to make it past the second round, the Lakers need him and Kennard to continue to step up to where Luca and Reeves are not currently playing. Rui Hachimura, I just don't like you. But you showed up offensive wise, even though you were supposed to be a good defender. We don't know what happened to
Yeah, I don't
that.
know.
And then the rest of the bench,
They just
y'all
there.
there.
They just there for
Y'all
vibes.
y'all there for vibes.
Vibes,
Jared
bro.
Vanderbilt, you're there for vibes. Jake LaRavia, there for vibes. Bronny James, you're there for
All right,
vibes.
Bronny cooking.
Jackson Hayes,
Bronny not cooking.
you're the only center that's good because DeAndre Ayton, you're crap.
Yeah,
I, I
DeAndre Ayton
honestly
is not good, bro.
I honestly think you should be ashamed because
You
there's no
should be
way
ashamed.
you are a center only getting 5 rebounds. But hey,
7 foot at that.
that's JJ Redick's problem, not mine. So he's the one that has to deal with this team. I just watch it. Um, yeah.
And the Bus family.
Based off the first two games with the Lakers being up 2-0, not gonna lie, Rockets, I got them beating y'all
Yeah, Bron sweeping.
6.
Like I just
I,
said,
I
Bron sweeping.
I don't say sweep, but
Nah, Bron
depending on
sweeping.
how game three goes, if y'all do not win game three, the Lakers are sweeping.
Sweep.
But I feel like the Rockets can take game 3 and 4 and bring this to a 7 game series. But at this point, no matter what team wins, you're losing to the Thunder. So,
That is true.
um, but hey, we're getting Katie and Braun, so that's why people watch that. That's why people are watching the series. That's why I'm watching the series. I personally don't give a crap about the rest of the team. Both teams, honestly, is
Yeah,
like
same. I really don't
y'all
care
aren't
about what
winning a
these teams got
championship.
going on.
Both teams underperformed drastically this season. The only reason why the Lakers are even here is because of Luca, and Austin Reeves. But based off what they were saying last night, Luca might come back sooner than we all thought. Austin
Only
Reeves,
because they're up. I
yeah,
feel like only
only
because the
because they're up,
Lakers are up
definitely.
in the series.
Austin Reeves, I don't. We haven't really got much update on his injury, but I assume he's fully out for the rest of the series.
Yeah, I believe so.
Um, And yeah, we're halfway through the first round for most series right now. I think this NBA playoffs will continue to be good. Um, oh wait, the Spurs and I just broke them now. Wemby, hope you come back soon. Luca, we do see you in game 4, 5. If the if the
Play some
Rockets,
defense, please. Like, can you move your feet, bro?
yeah, and then that's all I really got to say about these teams. I really don't have much to say, Matt.
Nah, I'm good. Like, I don't really, like I said, I'm only really examining, the Knicks because one is my team, but they're not my team until they win. Lakers, Rockets, I never like had high hopes for them. Especially now, like both their seeds, like whoever wins is gonna play OKC.
And
So
it's a 5 game series at best.
yeah,
Like,
exactly.
come on.
So to
Um,
go in on like KD and those KD fouls, bro, like that is immature, and I feel like a big reason why this Houston Rockets team has no chemistry in terms of last year, the team with Brooks, Green, um, Van Vliet, and all them, is because they traded away Dylan Brooks and Jalen Green just to get KD. And what has KD done? He has literally just broke up a good chemistry. Yes, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh my god, like he's this age, still scoring at a high level." Blah 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 blah. Good, but like it's not uh equivalent to anything now.
yeah.
So, and the fact that he came out or see he supposedly like said his teammates are trash. Like how is your teammate supposed to feel about that? Like the old one of the oldest people on the team, and you over here saying, "Oh, these dudes is trash." Like that's kid games. That's immature. Especially for a team that gave up basically everything for you. Um, yeah, so it's annoying. So I kind of want Lakers to sweep. I feel like the Lakers will sweep because there's no chemistry in that Houston locker room, and it's pretty much basically because of KD.
Yeah, but to end off, hope y'all enjoyed the all right, screw it. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. All right, thank you. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Hope y'all enjoyed the playoffs. Wonder who y'all got winning. And then I don't got nothing else to say.
Yeah, that's it. Pretty much, man. Just watch the playoffs, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you want us to talk about, what you want to hear. And yeah, that's it.
All right, peace.
Deuces.